Hey guys, how's it going? Wade Mitch here. Today we are back on Westby, Wisconsin. Currently just grabbing a bale of silage for the cows in our tillet skid here. Just gonna run this over there, and we gotta bring the mixer down or take it over to the other farm. So we'll go ahead and just kind of park it at the side here. Anyways, so our main tasks today is gonna be mowing some hay. So I tried to do a video earlier in the week for Tuesday where we mowed hay, and I did get one field done. So let me just use the construction tool here. I'll show you where we worked at, and give you guys some updates on what's been going on around the farm. So this is the field we mowed. So you can see we got some nice windrows there, and they're already turned to hay, and it's because we went ahead with the milk we did sell, which actually I gotta adjust our money here because I had to lease something to fix an issue I had. But with the money from the milk, and I just actually added money minus. Oh, I gotta remove it, not minus. Alright. Hello. This isn't working. There we go. Alright, but anyways, we went ahead and used the money from the milk and bought us this nice swather. So it is a Heston 8450 self-propelled. We got this I think it's like a 25-foot head, maybe. I'm not too sure. 16, okay, I was completely wrong. But we have that on there, and then we also have some conditioners to turn all of the grass we cut into hay. And then, so like I said, we purchased this, and then we got quite a bit of work done in other places. As you can see, our winter wheat here is almost done. So the stream tonight is actually where we're going to be working on this. We're going to be harvesting some, if not all, of the winter wheat we have. But anyways, what we've been working on is planting. So we have corn here, our oats are all in, most of our corn's done, and then we have the soybeans, which is what's going to get planted over the winter wheat fields. But as you can see, we'll look at the map here. I mean, we have most of the stuff here done. You can see 125, all these are done. We just got to plant 126, 131. These two will be corn. And then that's really all we have left to plant until we get our winter wheat cut. So, on that note, we're going to go ahead. Let's check on the cows here. Looks like we're doing pretty good. We have plenty of feed still. No baby calves yet, but we'll go ahead. We'll fire this thing up. We're going to get started with the mowing here. So if you look, once we get going, it actually drops everything down as hay, which is really nice. We don't have to have the tedder and all that extra stuff going through. It really saves us a lot of time here. Let's go ahead. We're going to just try to get the middle of the paths here as well. Kind of save some time. Keep them trimmed down. Just try not to cut the oats or the wheat. Actually, okay, it does cut it if we run over too much, so we'll try to stay out of there. But we've been making some good progress here on Westby. Obviously, we're going to have this winter wheat harvest, and then after that, we're going to have our grass work, so we'll do some hay baling, some silage. Really after that, I mean, other than like a video of fertilizing or a stream of fertilizing, we're going to be moving on to harvest in a week or two, real time. Considering I do like maybe 2 episodes in a stream a week on Westby, I'd say that's a realistic time frame. 2 weeks we'll be starting our harvest, and harvest obviously we'll do plenty of content on, because that seems to be the area you guys like to watch the most. So we'll have at least a week or two, or 2 or 3 honestly, weeks of harvest content. Because I know you guys love to watch that. We'll do plenty of stuff, and then we're going to see where we land off, because we might upgrade our combine after this season. Just with all the new land we've been buying, I feel like it would be fitting. But on the side of the hay here, I'm thinking once we get this mowed, we're going to do some round bales with this, up here especially. Down in the field across there, I'm not too sure. But we have plenty of hay to spread around, but that's going to be the main thing we do, just because we have so much silage from last year. we really need to focus on the hay because we didn't do really any last year. Mainly, I guess we did do a lot of hay. We did small squares though, which is the issue. So that hay is limited to the farm over there. Really, what I'm talking about is majority of our cows are over here, so these guys need hay. So that's why we're trying to do a lot of it on this part of the farm, and then the fields near the other farm will probably do more small square bales of hay, just because it's really convenient putting them up there, and they just automatically go into the silo thing for feeding. But I think today we aren't going to do too much besides just this field. We might start the one down there or perhaps across there, but really once we're done with the hay, we might run around to feed with the cows, and then I'm thinking throw some bales, some of the hay bales from the other farm we need to throw onto the flatbed and bring them up here. I actually need to fix my shaders. I don't think I have the full effects on here. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, our winter wheat here, I was kind of questioning it, but it's looking really healthy. Now the one thing that we need to look at is where we're going to store it, because I only have enough bins for the oats, corn, and the beans. We could sell it right off the bat, which I think is one of our viable options here, because I don't know how much milk we have, and the milk's where we're going to get the money for a bin. We will have a little more because we are going to have to fast forward a month. But if you look, let's check the price of wheat here. So it's really highest in December. So if we can, we want to hold it, because where we're sitting, it's going to be one of the lowest prices. And then looking, we're going to want to sell our oats in May or December. I'm thinking May because just get the money right now. July is where we're going to sell beans, and July is also where we're going to sell corn. Looks like what we might try to do is we're going to wait till, well, so we're going to harvest the winter wheat in May. We'll sell off all of our oats first. Yeah, we'll sell off all of the oats, and then we're going to see kind of what, how much money we can get there, and see if we can be able to afford a bin for the winter wheat. Because if you look at the calendar here, our wheat, yeah, it's going to start right there in May, and then really we could just sell our oats in June right off harvest, I think. Let's check, because yeah, they're still pretty high in June, just not all the way up there. So but yeah, most likely on the stream tomorrow, I say it's gonna start off selling some oats. And honestly, before an investment in a new combine, we need to get a semi, because a bigger combine with how small of a semi or grain truck we have isn't gonna go well. So yeah, that's really excuse me if I'm saying tomorrow, because this video is gonna go up Saturday, and it's going to be basically tonight when we're doing this. Let's see. Once we get this pass done, I want to try hiring a worker. I don't know if workers work with this, but I'm going to see. Let's do a little experiment, because if we do, we can let the worker go, and then we can work on some other stuff, just so this video doesn't get too stretched out. No, okay. Only other thing is maybe try course play, but I doubt that's gonna work. Yeah. Alright. Let's just do it ourselves. Yeah, and then this is another thing I talked about in the video I recorded the other day that got corrupted. Is actually when I run over one of these windrows, it's actually gonna pick it up and throw it in the middle here because of that conditioner function. It just works as a tedder and a rake basically. So it throws it in a nice pile, and then, but say I just cross a row or something, it'll just put it all into one, and it's honestly pretty nice. And it's just so much faster using this too. Like with the Moko, we would have had like 1 or 2 laps around this field by this point, and we already have like a decent amount done here. We got 2 headlands and we're going up and down now, so. And I'm just trying to be slow with the turns because I was working on kind of throwing it around and turning around quick, and it just wasn't going well because it's so unpredictable sometimes. So I'm gonna go in all tabs. If the audio cuts out, just ignore it for a second. Alright, and then as I'm recording this, it's officially Saturday, so it's officially tonight for me. It's 12:01 and I got work in the morning. So really on the grind. But I did finish classes today. So all I got left are my 2 finals. I do have a paper I gotta write this weekend, but other than that, I'm just gotta get over with my finals on Wednesday and then go back to work, making more money, have more free time for YouTube and modding. Hopefully really knock out some progress on the map. I've been working on the farms. They've been going good. Just did a stream. Would have been yesterday for when the video's up. Friday night. Worked on another one of the big farms. You guys have been liking it though, so we'll probably try to do a few more videos on there, even if it is still a work in progress thing. Because I can even look at, like, we're at 1,000 views at a day, which for this channel is pretty dang good. It's like 900 right now, I think, is what the count's at. But it's obviously you guys want to see some more content on that map, because that's been one of the best performing videos in the past couple of weeks here. Ooh. Can't park there. Yeah, you can just see how fast this is going. Like, I would say we're right about halfway done, and my headset just died. That's great. But yeah, I'm really liking this new mower here, and I think you guys probably enjoy it better because it's not as much of driving in the same field for 3 hours. If I do a stream while we're mowing, we're actually making progress. And excuse me if I drive off the line here. I'm trying to plug my headset in, get our audio back, and then I don't know if it's going to try to switch audio inputs here, so let me just take a pause here and check. Alright, properties. Alright, now we're still on the good mic, the good sounding mic that has glitches, obviously. And then I was debating, I didn't really know, the 20, I think it's like a 25-foot swather head that comes with this pack. I really don't know if they use those on grass, and I'm thinking it might just be a little too big for Westby, because we don't really have too many fields that are just big and open like these ones up here, because most of ours are these strip fields, so I think in a 25-foot header for those is just too much. So I just went with this one, and plus this one has the conditioner bars, so it's a lot nicer. Also, I figured out that the name fits perfectly on license plates, so I'm going to make all of our vehicles say that. Alright. And another thing, I would put out a few polls this week. The reason for this video is because I put a Leona or Westby mowing, and it was like 50-1 in voting for Westby. So I'm thinking that I'm probably not going to continue the series on Leona. It just doesn't have the demand that it used to. Half because it's released now, and I think that really messes with this stuff. But Westby seems to be such just a steady going map, especially with the farm I have here that I like playing on, and the setup we have going. with just like the two separate farms almost, I guess we could say. And I know you guys like watching it as well too, because they consistently perform well and get plenty of views. So now what I was thinking is starting a multiplayer series on the new console Ohio map, and I gotta talk to people because it's something that I think would really help the channel and kind of get us some growth and some new audience. I just gotta talk to the people that I want to talk to and see if they're in on it. Man, we really are gonna get some good quality hay out of this, I'm thinking, because we got some pretty big windrows going down. I say if we round bale, we get a really nice amount of bales. That's one thing I gotta remember to do, is to divide up which fields I want to round bale, so I don't have my bales rolling all the way down the hill. Oh, look at that turn! You just fling it right, slam the brakes, and she slides right where you need to go. Let's get this thing going in a straight line right there. And then on the equipment side, I'm thinking, I can't remember. I think I discussed it in the video that got corrupted. I've been looking, and I want to get a nice small tractor, at least another one, because we have that 1206. I don't like how it's geared, and it's kind of slow, so I want to get something that'll be nice for just running around wagons or something simple like that. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about with the steering. It's so unpredictable there. But, oh my, it's really like on skates right now. Alright, that's better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get a small size tractor, maybe like 80 horsepower around there. Haul back like hay wagons, or get a little front loader on. I'm thinking a 6010 series. I just gotta fix, or not fix it, but I have to update it, because I have like a really early version of it and it's kind of broken. But yeah, nice little 6010, 6210 maybe, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, not too sure. But something around that size. I was thinking 6020, but I really want an open station. That's what I want. So we'll look into that maybe on the stream. I just have to remember to update the mod, because you know, you need that to actually use it. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about with this. When I just mow here, and it'll pick up the stuff and make it one windrow like that. Perfect. And then we can just go this way like nothing happened. This is pretty satisfying until I miss some. I feel like it's gonna be right. Yep. On both sides too. Dang. That was almost perfect. I also need to grab a thumbnail before I'm done with this, because there's not much more hay to mow around this area that looks the same. Alright, we'll get it on the very last pass right here. Alright, I gotta just kind of go to here and shut it off. This thing is so squirrely. Dang it. I'm really not having good luck. We were doing really good for a second there. Come on, right there. Alright. If worst comes to worst, I'll use the thumbnail I had from the other day. But see, I don't look very good right there. Oh, maybe this way. It'll look better. I should have done it when we had more grass left, because it doesn't really look good there. You get it with the trees in the background, it might look better, I don't know. Maybe let's go up the path here. I'm thinking we can get lower FOV. Nah, not feeling it. Last thing I can think of is with the fence up here in the background, which I actually need to fix, and I want to add a little more too. I kind of wanted to go this way a little bit. And by a little, I mean a lot. How much would it cost to bring it all the way out here? That's too much. No, that's doing way too much. Yeah, this is the last place I could think of for a thumbnail, and it doesn't have very good lighting. Alright, you know what? I'm seeing some potential here. This is the art of a thumbnail, I'm telling you. Gotta be perfect. Alright, if we can scoot it closer to the fence. So yeah, take a lesson here. It's all about the thumbnail. If you record for half an hour, you better spend a whole hour on that thumbnail. I'm telling you what. Okay, it's still not very good. Right here would look way better. I just can't get it, man. Alright, I guess I could try the entrance down here. And I'll have to fix the fence later, I guess. That doesn't look very good. I mean, not to hate, but I just don't think it's the most thumbnail friendly piece of equipment. I just gotta get the right angle. Just awkward, man. It's so awkward to shoot. Alright, well, let's just take it down to the farm and try to see if there's anywhere. Okay, this has potential. I got some potential here. You know, coming out this way? Just maybe. I mean, if it can turn right. Just give me a second. Dang. What time of day do I have this set on? This is the last chance I have. 2:22. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna set this one to 9 in the morning. Reload the weather there. There we go. That's what I'd like to see. Let's actually back this up a little bit. Alright, I'm really just not liking this, man. And I'm giving it one shot. We're gonna go in flight mode. Maybe just give it a little less FOV. You know what? Right there. Alright. Got our thumbnail. Success. Great success. But anyways, I'm kind of thinking that's going to be it, because I don't want to stretch this video out too much, because I know the last one was pretty long. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to go ahead and just keep mowing some hay here, do another field or two for our first cutting. And we're going to prepare for the stream tomorrow, or the stream tonight. So the stream is going to be at 9 or 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I think it's going to be set for 9:30 p.m. Because I get off work at 8. I'll have to go home, grab something to eat. But like I said, thank you guys so much for the support lately. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications if you haven't. Leave a like if you haven't yet as well. Just really helps support me and our journey to get monetized again after having to switch over to the new channel here. So like I said, that's going to be for me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tonight at 9.